In the words of iRobot's Del Spooner, I think I told you so doesn't quite cut it. After its final gap week, F1 is in Las Vegas for round 22 of the World Championship, and we had our first driver speak out hard against the driving guideline rules, and Carlos Sainz was the man to do it. The Spaniard called for an emergency meeting with the FIA in Qatar after being confused by Oscar Piastri's penalty in Brazil. The man himself said, "I think we urgently need a catch-up to try and solve it because for me, the fact that Oscar got a penalty there in Brazil is unacceptable for the category that we are in and for being the pinnacle of motorsport." I think everyone that has seen racing knows that that is not Oscar's fault at all. Everyone else who has really raced a race car knows he could have done nothing to avoid an accident there. Sainz has been right in the thick of this rule adjustment all season, having a right to review into the collision with Liam Lawson overturned in Zandvoort, and he even disagreed with Ollie Behrman's penalty he received for a clash they had at Monza. Here's the problem though. In every incident mentioned, the stewards applied the rule correctly. Sainz had his wheels level on the outside against Behrman at Monza, so he had the right of way. The right of review was rightly accepted because Lawson lost control of his car in the middle of the corner, which supersedes the guidelines. The stewards just missed it in real time. And that's exactly why Oscar was punished in Brazil. He never had enough of his car alongside Kimi Antonelli until he locked up. As said before, the rule itself has been adjudicated correctly. The rule itself is bad. And that begs the question, why did the drivers vote for it in the first place? As said before, Max Verstappen used a quirk in the rules to turn defense into attack in Austin last year against Lando Norris. For GPDA drivers head George Russell, he had the chance to remove this loophole. In my opinion, he and 18 of the other 19 drivers elected to instead embed it into the guidelines so that they could do it too. Now they're mad that the said rulebook is being used against them. It's like seeing the turkeys trying to escape the abattoir they built now they know it's Thanksgiving next week. Honestly, I hope this guideline gets scrapped soon. It's caused nothing but reward sketchy driving, prioritising getting to the apex first by any means necessary, and then running opponents 4 wheels off, or ignoring their very presence. There was nothing wrong with the old guidelines of the passing car having the onus to do so safely. We just didn't like giving the stewards full discretion to judge on a case-by-case basis, and the inconsistency that could breed. The problem is, you just can't have a blanket set of racing rules given the amount of variables the sport has. And the most frustrating part about that is that the drivers seem to understand that bit the least.